Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. I got him, you got him, we got him. Comic issues, yeah!
Hello everyone, welcome to Comic Issues episode 32. This episode's going up late because I was busy. That's it. I was busy. I went to the movies yesterday for the first time in a long time. I seen the movie Separation, I think is what it was called. It's like a horror movie kind of deal. The cool thing about it was that it had it was about a comic book artist. That was his profession. It's kind of weird that it was about that. But yeah. So if you haven't seen Separation, maybe go watch it. It was okay. It was all right. I was just happy to be back in the theater. I love going to the theater. But yeah. So I also got this cool shirt. Check this thing out. Kiss with a fountain drink. Let me see if I can get up here. Yeah, look at that. 2018 tour. And the cool thing, you think it's for the Kiss band, but it's not. Check out the back. See if I can see. Yeah, keep it simple, Speedway. So this is a Speedway shirt, and I think they got in trouble for this. I got this shirt from my friend. His friend worked at Speedway, and they got this shirt, and I think they had to stop wearing it because it clearly looks like Kiss memorabilia. So, yeah. When I first got the shirt, I've had it for about 2.5 years, haven't been able to fit into it. So, lost some weight. Now I can fit into it. It's awesome. Yeah. Anyways, let's get this wheel up here. Give me just a second to get that thing up. Let's spin this thing, guys. Spinning. What we have here. F-33. F-33 gets it. F-33 gets it, guys. Let's get that comic out, see what it is. Hey, guys. Got the comic out. Right there it is. Woo. And we're going to pull it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast pull. End Times of Bram and Ben, number 2. 2 of 4. Look at that. End Times. It's pretty cool. This came from the comic shop. So, cool. The kind of book everyone is going to be talking about. An early contender for best miniseries. 4 issues in this. So, let's get it read, guys. We'll be right back. Hey, guys, almost forgot. Here's the boxes for this week. Pick a letter, pick a number that's not in the parentheses. Put it down below. We'll put it on the wheel, spin it, pull that comic, and you get your comic reviewed. It feels good, guys. It feels good when you win. That's what I've been told. Anyways, so this thing was written, this is End Times, what was it? Of Bram and Ben. And this is written by James Asmus. This is number 2, by the way. This is written by James Asmus. He's done Evolution, Gambit, Thief of Thieves, like 230 comics he's written. The art is done by Jim Festante, so a Jim and a Jim, Jimmy Jim production here. But the thing about Jim Festante is he's only done like nine comics. So he's done these 4 comics, and a couple here and there. He did 1 issue of Rick and Morty and then some other stuff. I don't know. Anyways, so we start our comic at an apartment. So before this, they tell you a little bit about what happened in number 1. So that was pretty cool. So I'll let you know what I know. Bram and Ben are these 2 dudes, and they're roommates. Bram, the Rapture comes. Bram gets taken up in the Rapture, goes to heaven on a mistake, gets sent back down to Earth, and he decides he wants to become the Antichrist. So now he's trying to be voted in as the Antichrist, right? So that's what happens in the first comic. This comic starts, we're in their apartment. Bram and Ben are talking. Like, you can't be the Antichrist, Bram. This is not something that you just choose to do. He's like, Bram's like, I beg to differ. That's what I'm trying to do. He's searching the news sites. He can't find anything about himself after he made this this live video saying he was running for Antichrist. So he's thinking, I guess it's not working. So their other buddy is like, you know what? It might not be on the news, but you're trending. You got memes. You're everywhere, man. Off of the news. You got 3 million views. You're going viral. They even did an auto-tune version of your song, of your newscast. So while they're going through this, and Bram's like, yeah, this is awesome. Knock, knock, knock on the door. And they open the door. Who is it? Boom, it's a devil. And they're asking for Bram Carlson. Ben answers the door. Slams it in his face. He's like, nope, no. So he goes and he tells Bram, hey, we got to get out of here. The devil's at the door. And Bram's like, what do you mean? He's like, he knows my name. So Bram's like, yeah, he's probably looking for me. I'm the Antichrist, remember? So the devil just comes on in, and they're like, well, what, how'd you just come in? Aren't you supposed to ask? And the devil's like, no, you're thinking about the vampires. But what I'm really here for, and by the way, I'm not the devil, I'm just a demon. I just want to help you. I want to see things change. I don't know if you're the real Antichrist or not, but we're going to make you the Antichrist, right? And Bram's like, cool. All right, let's see if that's the way it is. And this demon is saying, we skipped out on heaven a long time ago, and it's pretty much, eternity in anywhere gets boring. So I want to try to get back to heaven, get a change of pace here. And Ben pulls Bram aside. He's like, hey, man, this guy's a demon. We shouldn't be dealing with this dude. You gotta tell him to take a hike. It's either him or me. And Bram starts to think, well, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Ben gets, I can't do this. My faith will not allow me to work with a demon. I am out of here. If you change your mind, look me up. And he walks outside, and there's a mob of people out here. It's a bunch of Bram's followers. So they're looking for the Antichrist. They want to come and meet the Antichrist. So they all come inside, and they're asking him about his trip to heaven. And Bram starts saying, they're asking if there's any celebrities up there, and Bram's, nah, no one cool. Kirk Cameron kept checking out my junk. And this is a funny little singer here. Kirk's got 3 balls. More like groin pains, am I right? Get it? His Ben's in the bathroom, trying to come to peace with what's happening here. The end of the world is happening. He didn't get chosen for the rapture. What is he gonna do? And while he's doing that, he gets some hands on his back, and it startles him. He turns around, and it's this little nerdy guy in a one of those sweaters with the little diamond shapes all over him. I can't remember what that's called right now. And it startles Ben. And he's, what are you? And the guy's like, well, Ben, we got to stop your roommate. Awesome. I knew that angels were real. He's like, there's a demon out in the front, in the living room. He's trying to help Bram become the Antichrist. And this angel's like, oh, really? Hold my spectacles, please. So he goes out in the living room. He gives this guy a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-finger knuckle sandwich right into the belly button. And he goes flying across the room, through the wall, and out of the apartment. And then the angel reveals his true form. And we see here my panel pick. And the reason I picked this is because they did a really good job with the lighting here to make it look like these wings are really growing. And I like how the wings come out of the panel. And yeah, Just thought I'd pick an actual panel this time, and this is it. So everybody is kind of enthralled with how this angel looks, and little do we know, the fight is not over, because in comes the demon in his true form, and he's ready to pound somebody. So they go and they're fighting and fighting and fighting, and the angel's like, "Get back from whatever hole you were bore." And the demon's like, "You're the one who bores me." The angel is like, "Maybe this will excite you." And he gives him grabs him by the Oscar Myers. And I don't understand why he does that anyways. But that's really weird. And he throws them up in the air, or they fly up in the air, and he throws them back down and lands him right into the ground. And Bram and Ben are like, "We gotta get out of here, man. This is dangerous. These guys are, supernatural. We gotta get out of here." So they go outside, and the rest of the mob goes outside, the Antichrist followers. So the demon gets up and he throws the angel through the air and ends up cutting somebody's head off with the angel's wing. And the angel's like, "Oops, I didn't mean to do that." And Bram's like, hey, you just killed this dude. You gotta get out of here, pal." And Ben's like, "Well, you mean the demon doesn't have to go?" So the angel walks away, and he's walking down the alley, and Ben catches up to him, and he's like, "Hey man, you got a sec?" And then the angel's like, "Yeah, of course, I have lots of sex for you." And Ben's like, "Man, it doesn't sound right." So the angel goes on to explain, we really got to do something about your buddy. He's messing up the whole plan here. There's a lot more people are going to be going to hell than what we planned on. And maybe if I show you what hell's really like, you'll be able to better describe it to people and get them to not go with the Antichrist. So he snaps his finger, and this portal to hell appears, and it looks like some kind of ride, and they go through the doors, and they're on a little coaster here, or a mine shaft, that kind of thing, mine cart. So the mine cart takes them down through all the different levels of hell, like what he might experience while they're there. And here's a real good one here. He's got his eyes, he's chained to a seat, and he's got his eyes pried open, and he's got to watch his conception, his parents have sex over and over and over for eternity. And he describes it, even if one of these things that you've seen is not your personal hell, they'll figure out what it is, and you'll have to do it for all eternity. So they go back, the ride's over, and they go back, and he's like, "What do you think, Ben? Are you going to help?" And Ben says, "Whatever it takes. I'll stop Bram Carlson." And that's the end, guys. That's the end of this one. I think that this one is a tall tale on the Patrick scale. Tall tale. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. We're almost to 100. Tell your friends. And be good to yourselves, guys. We'll see you next time.